We're not through yet.
Times he drank his weight in wine, and many lovers pleased, and drunk from such idle pleasures, with lethargy was seized. On beds of grass he eased.
How can this be? Sir Sagrel dead at the end of this. Listen. like this.
sound and fearsome roar awoke our hero from his rest. The Maid of Windermere had called the grave thresh from its nest to harm at her behest.
Why go to a fate weaver? Why? Sometimes I don't feel this way. Sometimes it's reassuring, but not right now. Not when it's so close. I still think it's a blessing. Talking to that fate weaver means I can make good on the time I have left. But how can I tell my family? It's like erasing the smiles from their faces, or like killing the joy in their hearts. Why would I do that? So I don't feel guilty about deceiving them? Isn't that just selfish? Is it completely selfish to not tell them? So I don't have to see them upset? Truly, truly alone. I can't do it.
Always a pleasure to gaze upon your sweet face. Well, how can I make you smile today? Please tell me it's something improper. But that... Always a pleasure to gaze upon your sweet face. Well, how can I make you smile today? Please tell me it's so... Come back soon.
This is odd.
It's the mortal. A child of dust has defeated the grave thresh. What a tale you've claimed for yourself, my friend. You are granted the seat of Sir Sagrel and all privileges hereto, including membership
in the Court of Enchantments. Alas, there is no time for celebration. There has been another incident. The king has asked for you. One similar to the plight of Sagril, I dare say. Another erratic chain of events. The Ballad of Bloody Bones has taken an unexpected turn. The great Sir Ferrara has been sent to face this new challenge. But he will need your assistance. That is how the song is sung. In every telling, Sir Ferrara falls at the hands of Bloody Bones. But he is not left to perish alone in the cold of Woodweb. Sir Sagril, his knight hand, comes to him. Sagril revives the fallen hero and brings him back to the lights of this summer life. Without Sagril, without you, this ballad cannot be sung. Sir Ferrara tracks the villain Bloody Bones to his lair and rescues the fair maiden, sacrificing himself in the process. This is Ferrara's most selfless act, to give up his own glory for the good of another. It has always been this way, and must be preserved for all seasons. Excellent. Speak with King Wenson in the oratory. It stands on the crest of Ettenmere, where it once hosted the lords and ladies of the High Court. Take this potion. You will need it to revive Sir Ferrara. Unless mortals have suddenly created a method of resurrection, it's our only option. You will know when the time has come to use it. Now go, find King Wenson. The telling is in your hands now. A poor cursed soul who wanders the forest in search of his ancient love. She left him, for he was a cruel. He is Wenson the Bold, Falcon of Detir, Annihilator of Elkmar. Captain Wenson founded the House of Ballads many seasons ago. It was meant to be a source of pride for all Summer Fae. Our glory, if you must know, it is a potion I concocted with the aid of several companions. It will bring Sir Ferrara back from the brink of death. This ballad requires his survival. And since the usual Sagril is not here to offer rescue, it is you who must do it. Many seasons ago, it was the retreat of the High King himself, where he hunted with the heroes of the Court of Enchantments. But that was long ago. The oratory, like so much of our beloved summer court, has wilted in heat of time. The Court of Enchantments has marched south to face the threat and to quell rumors. They reside in the House Oratory. Farewell.
What is it? A mortal? Here in the House of Ballads? Curious.
You have earned my respect, Sagril.
You should be at the oratory.
Congratulations. Greetings, Sagrel. A mortal? Here in the House of Ballads? Curious.
Do you wish to use the Echo Stone to access the past? Go well in the tower. How may I help?
It is you, my favorite mortal. How may I... Goodbye.
Welcome to the Summer Sanctuary, where I see you are a stranger and a mortal. I am Green, and I possess the heal. All of us at the House of Ballads live to serve Wenson and the court. They are the lords and ladies of tradition, embodiments of fey glory. Without them, we are nothing. If you ask me, our kind should be moving east to aid the Alpha. We are part of a bigger world now. The telling has changed. We cannot ignore what you call the future. For our kind, healing is simply a matter of asking our bodies to mend themselves. For one like you, it's more complicated. I don't know how you lasted this long. I do what I can. Most of the time, it's not enough. I've learned much from the dying races. Life is precious. Our kind often forget that. Goodbye. Congratulations.
Hello again, my friend. I believe congratulations are in order. Isn't that how you mortals express I will be here. great plan, Mitharu blessed both us and the Fae with nature. The Fae say these stones will hold the memories of those who talked to them, and will hold them forever, like the confessions I hear. I don't know how this works, and it lacks the structure and order that is the mark of Mitharu. This might be the place I should go. Mitharu had no hand in it. Look at it. Mossy, pale rock, blank, with cracks. So many cracks. The kingdom cursed my maid's dread hand. When all was doomed to sleep, the lovely bell maid rescued all, despite her cause to weep. And why did bell maid cry, you ask? Her king Wenson was ill. The evil maid of Windermere had tried to break his will.
At your service. Things to repair? You'll want Fiona for that. Don't mind the bitterness. It's her own fault she's... Such a damn good blacksmith and merely an excellent fighter. What? That's all?
Sure, I'm proud. Aren't I warsworn?
Can you believe those monks? You made it. You're back. I was so worried that the Fae had taken out the revenge on you. As usual, I was wrong. The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in the village for the next several weeks as she recovers. Goreheart will be a new community, a place of compassion, and it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well, as they have served me. Hope you stay in town.
Greetings, stranger. I understand that you are to thank for my longevity. I'm in your debt. Our people have too long stood apart. Perhaps together we can change that. My interest in humans brought me to the boundaries of your village, and that led to my unfortunate injuries. I plan to stay here, to learn. Goreheart is not simply a village. It is a seed. Within its hardened shell exists all of what makes humanity wonderful, and all that makes it terrible. They are the greatest of us, lords and ladies of the telling. But like all Fae, I will take what I've learned from their experience and light the darkest wood. My story is their story. For the telling belongs to all of us. I serve the House of Ballads as a squire, but I've not been home for almost a full season. They will be expecting me.
It is good to see Goreheart overcome the fear that it harbored for so long. Be safe. May I help you? I am unable to watch while others suffer. Too many mortals have fallen prey to the Tuatha, and I could not stomach it. There are many Allmain villages just like this one, yearning for peace, crying out, be safe. May I help you? Be safe.
Fae in Goreheart. It is.
I'm sorry. Did you say something? I'm a bit lost in thought. Today could be the day, you know. Camden could be the next one to round that corner. He is my husband. Although we were together for only one night before he marched. His militia fights, we had one night together. And then he departed for 3 long years. He will return. I can't give you much in return, but what I have is yours. The Alpha army is notoriously secretive with their information, and all my pleas for you might find something in Dyden Hill. That is where Camden volunteered. Thank you for your kindness. I will be waiting here for news. No! I don't care what any paper says. Those are just words on a page. They mean nothing. You must find out the truth. On that very road, the one leading east to the Rathia coast, he was heading off to enlist at the station in Dyden Hill. That was years ago. How would I look to him now? Farewell.
Thank the gods, somebody finally came. Tell us, are you from Goreheart or Dyden Hill? How many warriors travel with you? It seems you're not the assistance we requested, but don't think me ungrateful. I could... Canarok could use someone of your particular skill. We sit on the border to Webwood, most of us silk farmers. Normally, we rely on our bridges and an ancient summer fae aura to guard us. But of late, what defenses we have are failing. These monstrous spiders strike at us from all sides. They've even gotten as far as Yolven. A week ago, a team of hunters was led by the village's chief defender, Barton. We need someone to go find him and his party. Good. I have more information to give you regarding Barton and the hunting party. But let's not give anyone false hope. And these townsfolk are growing hysterical. Meet me on the southern bridge and we'll continue our discussion. He's too new to our village to have already given his life in its defense. But I fear it may be too late to save him. The town was built for those who made their living harvesting silk from Webwood. Though dangerous, we had the bridges and magic to guard us. Unfortunately, that seems to have stopped, and we don't have the people or the defenses to hold out indefinitely. I'm doing my best to save this town. I'm sure you can see that. Those that make their living taking the webbing from the wood so we can process it. Most of them didn't survive the first spider attacks. They are a strange, mincing people. No sense of themselves or how others perceive them. They're just too... The old forest is home to countless spiders. I've heard of a time when it's... Legends say that there was even a terrible wraith named the Widow who ruled the spiders. But such as for children's tales, the spiders. We've had an uneasy existence on the edge of Webwood. But never have we had to fear for our lives, and our greatest warrior, Barton, is lost somewhere within it. We need you to find him. Good hunting!
Looks like the wrong place at the wrong time. Like me. No offense, but I've not much interest in talking or listening. Doesn't pay to get too comfortable with people in this town right now. Why are you wanting to know about him? I don't go asking you about yourself. You could return the favor. Do you go talking to all strangers, asking about their lives and who they are? Leave me alone. Survival is my concern, not who leads Kennerock. He's human, and all that entails. Nasty place. I'd get as far away from it as I could. That's what I'm called, and that's all you'll be getting out of me. That's what I'm called, and that's all you'll be getting out of me. Finally.
There's a lot I need to do, stranger, so if you've come on business, you should make it quick. The forge is hot if you need to use it, and I've a few items I can spare, but we'll need them soon enough, I'm sure. Just about the only damn thing that keeps the town from falling to pieces. Literally. Coroner's decent, from what I've seen. No reason to think he's not the man for the job. I can't say I know much about it, besides the stories I heard when I... But it's almost as if the stories are now true. It's like the witch has come back. Don't let my mother hear you. You'll have a mouth full of salt, and your hands full of cold iron. All my life, it was just a tale the old ones would talk of when night fires were nearly out. But it's becoming real. The widow is real. Keep safe.
Stranger, I heard you aren't... What I wouldn't give to be like you, to leave this place. I haven't seen my home in weeks, and I fear something... It's a strange man that asked to be in charge in this situation. That's just it. I don't know. I came to Kennerock some days before the first attacks. I was stuck here. Our farmhand, Cartery Jake, stumbled into Kennerock a few days later. He was tight-lipped about my parents at first. Then he said the spiders got them. Now he avoids me, avoids everyone. Something happened at the farm, but I can't bring myself to find out what. Thank you. I will give you whatever I have. Just bring me news of my mother and father. I need to know what... I am not from the town of Kennerock. Not properly. My family... Well, I came from the east, from a small farm on the edge of Webwood. I was never that familiar with the history of Webwood. When we were fleeing from the war, we didn't have time to learn the old... But that's all they are. Stories. There's no reason to believe in the widow any more than... My parents loved the wood. Genuinely. But they were not from here. At Toff Farm. I need you to find out what happened there. Our farmhand, Cartery Jake, made it here a few days after the attacks began. But he won't give me a straight answer about my parents. I fear the worst. Safe journey.
What? I had a hard enough time just trying to keep my... So if you don't mind, let's make this quick. Or better, keep safe.
Thank the gods. Someone from the outside finally made it through. But it's good you're here. I'm Silhouette Vonner, the village mediciner. And normally I keep a stock of antivenom at hand for when silk farmers get bitten. But with the recent attack, there's not much to the potion. But because we've been in Webwood for so long, we're more... So there is an ingredient I still need. The poison glands of the spiders themselves. Good. I'll need as large a batch of the potion as I can make. So 15 glands or so will be needed. In the maws of the beasts that hunt us, I'm afraid. The only way to get the glands, it's no easy task. But the town needs this. He's an eager man, eager to have us all leaping to his call. Though who knows, my dear husband. I know he thinks himself useless, but the deer has been essential in helping me keep this town in health potions and antivenom. It's an old story. My grandmother used to tell it when I was young. They said that the widow ripped out her heart when she first found love, and that she has her spiders rip out the hearts of all who dare pierce her wood. Even the wondrous Dalentarth has its dark places, but the silk we take from these spiders gets a fair coin elsewhere. But recently the winds of the wood are darker, the air more thick, and now the spiders have besieged us. It's as though the witch has fought. Finally come. Stay safe. Have you had any luck getting those poison glands? I'll need 15 or so to craft the antivenom. In the maws of the beasts it's no easy task. But the town needs this potion. Stay safe.
Hello, stranger.
Yes, stranger?
What is it?
I had a hard enough time just trying to keep... So if you don't mind, let's make this quick. Or better, stay alert.
Have you had any luck getting those poison glands? I'll need 15 or so to craft the antivenom. Good day.
Does no one else see? The widow! The widow is coming. Will be food before nightfall. We can't hold this island, these few... I run the inn here in Kennerock. Nice, respectable way to make... Maybe if the inn was in a fit state, but there aren't any rooms for rent right now. You're welcome to sleep if you can find a space. How most in town made their living before the attacks. Collecting the webs from the wood and weaving it into cloth and such. Damn she's as old as webwood, and twice as... I heard tales of war and demons, stranger, but none as chilling as... What are you thinking? What did any of us do to deserve this? What could any... Widow, you're the one that's... You're one of us. Whether you like it or not. Marked for widows spare you.
Keep it brief. I've worked.
So, you're the one that's supposed to... If you're looking for potions, see Silhouette. He's my cousin. Distant cousin. Wasn't from these parts. Came from the north. As every... Webwood has its terrors, certainly. But he's trying to kill her. Not soon enough.
What is it?
Stranger. Not much to say, stranger, even if you feel like talking. That doesn't concern you, and you best stay out of my affairs. A story for children. There's not much more. Glad that's done. Not much to say, stranger, even if glad that's done.
Have you had any luck getting those poison glands? I'll need 15 or so. Good day.